What's up, guys? It's Team Solemn Circus here, and we're with Paul. What did you play today?
Basically a rendition of IKEA. I just like to play a few more traps than people do.
And you got top 8 at the Halifax Regional, so big congratulations to you. Any shout-outs you want to give today?
Fredericton locals, and my buddy Carter there, who got second place.
Shout-outs to Carter, shout-outs to Carter. Before we dive in, over to like, comment, subscribe, and well, let's build this up.
Alright, so, you got the essentials, like the one lovely, the 3 silvers, and your 3 Arianas. Honestly, just solid cards, main combo piece, main extender, searches whatever you're missing in your opening hand.
How do you feel about 3 of these?
I was playing it at 2 for the longest time, but then I found that opening silver in your opening hand with furniture and an Ariana just lets you immediately gain more advantage than not having silver in opening hand. So I ended up testing it at 3, and it's not very bricky. You very rarely open more than 2 of them, or more than 1 of them, sorry.
Fair enough.
For these, I run 2 Coup Clock. This is very different from I find what most people do, but opening this, if you don't open an Ariana, is the difference between having a good starting board and having a set 3 pass starting board. But opening this and Ariana just lets you go completely off. And then you've got 3 of the stoves and 3 of the chandeliers. Just pretty basic stuff, no real explanation on those ones. You just want to see them.
Yeah, they're pretty crazy.
For non-engine monsters, I run double Lava Golem in the main. You're going to go second. If you go second, you need to break boards. It's not big enough that you can't beat over it with any of your ladies, and it works. I was only running 2 Ash in the main. I don't normally run any hand traps in this variant. However, I know branded is more popular since the list. I wanted to at least have something for the branded fusions.
Fair enough. Respecting branded, I respect it.
It's a rough matchup for the deck for sure. The only spells I run, Triple Prosperity. You want to see your starting turn, you can dig 6 cards deeper. And then you got standard 3 big, 3 welcome. Honestly, main cards of the deck, even above the monsters in my opinion, even without the monsters, these can get the job done just fine.
Yeah, card's crazy.
Yeah. Big welcome especially, card is broken.
I feel like big welcome should go to 1, personally in my opinion. But
I hope not, I won't be here next time. Then for just basic removal, you've got double Dogmatica, double Terrors of the Overroot, personal tech of mine, double Ice Dragon's Prison in the main.
Okay, this card's pretty spicy.
There is a surprising amount of matchups where being able to banish their graveyard resource along with the card they made with the graveyard monster will literally shut their turn down, especially if they dedicated the normal summon to it. It's especially effective against Dragon Link.
Yeah, Dragon Link Sword Soul, I can see it, yeah. I like it.
Very useful card, especially any normal trap that you can just search with silver. Triple Skill Drain. After your first turn, you flip Skill Drain and you don't really need to resolve Lovely anymore. So you use Lovely for first 2 turns to interrupt their beginning hand, flip Skill Drain the minute they start trying to do anything, and they're 2 cards short, now no monster effects. It basically ends the game there. Triple Compulse. I cannot stress how much Compulse is a must-play card for Labrynth in this format. Gets rid of extra deck, gets rid of the majority of all floating extra deck monsters, especially for the branded matchup. Just an overall great card. Denies resources if they need multiple monsters and have already dedicated normal summon. Compulse gets rid of the hard-to-erase target. It also just gets around destruction immunity. Denies basically everything. And a single copy of D-Barrier. Once again, just respecting branding.
That's pretty standard, I like that.
For the extra deck, I run 1 copy of Chaos Angel. Definitely would have ran 2. This is the only one I had access to.
Fair enough.
Then for the links, Muttcracker is there for combo extension if you have a crazy enough opening hand for your special summons. Then Lingaribo for Ibli Lock. These were just for Dogmatica targets. So you could send the Garura for blowing up something big, draw a card in the process.
Makes sense to me.
Then you've got... I played 2 Dingirsus because it's actually surprising how often you can make 2 over the course of 1 game.
Okay.
Because the effect on summon to send a card, once again, gets through destruction removal, and then it can protect itself if you need to attack something bigger to go into your Zeus. So it's just an overall good option to have if you need more than 1 of them. Then effect negation, draw a card off of Dogmatica, and I run triple Natess because 2500 is a very strong breakpoint. It is amazing how many main decked combo pieces will have below 2,500 attack that just allow you to destroy and destroy the extension they were working off of with the piece. So triple Natess was just obvious for me. And I run one copy of Zombiestein, because in some games, if you have an active skill drain, it turns into a slugfest, and if you need something above 3,000 without being able to synchro summon, this is the card.
It's at 45. I just
It's a
realized
4,500
that.
attack.
Disgusting.
So when you're in the skill drain grind game, nothing beats the 45-2 rank
That
game.
is crazy.
Yeah, it is a fantastic card, specifically if you are going into the grind game. And for my side deck, pretty basic stuff. I've got triple anti-spell,
The card of the format, boys, right there.
triple evenly, the second D barrier, because while I main decked the one, main decking it at 2 was kind of bricky. I didn't like it because if it's a deck where it doesn't do anything, you end up drawing into both of them through your cycling, and then it's just not good. I wasn't entirely sure if people were ready to give up Pearly, so I side decked the one deck devil.
I think this is pretty standard. I think it's really good against Sprite. It's good against Purely. It's good against
Super heavy.
It's also, yeah.
You go first, resolve this turn 1 against Super Heavy, all their hand traps, all of their pieces are just gone.
Yeah.
Double Ground. This is a card I don't see played all that often anymore, but the ability
should be. That
to
card's great.
cycle through it on first turn and immediately activate it on your opponent's first turn of the game, this has won me games. Like today, at least a good solid 3 or 4 of my rounds.
Shifter.
Exactly. It's Shifter if you can search it with traps. And then I just run the basic double mag, double Druis bestial package. Because any deck that runs lighter darks, it's access to free monsters you don't normally have without traps and Labrynth, and they're just overall good cycling cards.
I like it. I like it a lot. Anything you change, or you think this is the deck of the format?
I definitely think Lab is top 5 decks for sure, since it barely got touched at all on the ban list.
Yeah, this card didn't get anything at all in the ban. It's kind of crazy, to be honest.
It can outgrind the other top decks of the format. It has access to any card in your deck the minute you want it. You just have to play a floater and then go into what you need. Coup Clock lets you chain into already set traps immediately. Honestly, I just think it's a very strong option.
We'll pick up your Labyrinth, boys, and we'll see you in the maze.
Have a good one, guys.
You too. Thank you.